Now it's time for her to find a beta. A nice guy, which is you.
What the fuck do you do when you get out of a relationship and you've already had a shit ton of hoe stages and you don't want to hoe anymore? What do you do then?
Okay, you guys, so I'm going to do a trick, okay? With this. I can do it with bigger candies, but I'm going to do it with this one first, okay? I'm going to put it in my mouth and I'm going to swallow it. And I'm going to show you guys that I don't have it in my mouth. And then I'm going to show you how I bring it back up, okay? Here we go. Now look. See, I don't have it. Now, I'm going to bring it back up, okay? Look.
Well, I have really fucked up neck now. I have a pinched nerve.
Like a wrestler.
And yeah, my C6 and 7 are out of place. The disc slipped. And then my brain stem actually comes out of pocket a little bit. And I know for a fact it's pile driver from bending my head like this and having that like constant impact.
So do you not do that position anymore?
I mean, I try not to, but it's really hard because it's kind of like, it's like my move.
She's committed to the
like
art,
I went to the orthopedic and he was like, you can't. And I was like, but this is like, but look, this is like my move. Yeah,
so
I
what, you go to
him.
the doctor and just tell him all this crazy stuff positions you're doing?
Yeah, for sure.
These last 10 months, January to October, have been my hoe months. I've been doing some fuckboy shit and some hoe shit. So for a bit, I felt really guilty about it. And then I started to question, like, why am I doing this? Why am I behaving this way? Why am I going outside of the norm of how I generally behave to this, like, who is this person? And when I say hoe phase, I don't mean that I was like accepting money in exchange for sex. Definitely not that. But, you know, like, I've been having a good amount of sex. I think I've had up until this point. Most, if not all, I've had sex with previously or I've known for a really long period of time. The one instance where it felt like it was gonna be a one-night stand and that would have been my first one-night stand actually turned out to be more of like a continuing tryst. So why am I sharing this?
If a woman senses that you're a good, hardworking, caring, honest man with integrity, with good morals and values, what's going to happen is she's going to sell you a dream. Now pay attention, because the dream, the illusion she's going to sell you is she's going to tell you that she's not one of those girls. She's going to say, I don't get on like that. I haven't slept around before. I've been single for 4 or 5 years. I've just been working on myself. Ew, that's nasty. I don't do that type of stuff. I don't go back to guys' house on a first date. I don't do hookups. We got to get to know each other. She is lying to you. She's lying. And she doesn't care about it because she sees you as a mark. She knows that she can get benefits and resources from you. Even though she might find you attractive, she's like, oh, this guy's a good prospect. He has a good outlook on life. He's a gentleman. He's such a caring guy. He's a model citizen. Oh, she's got to do her work. She's going to be Miss Detective. And then she's going to say, okay, you know what? Oh, I'm keeping my legs closed. She's going to put a chastity belt on. And she's going to sell you the illusion that she doesn't get on like that. That all those girls do that stuff, but not me. Not me. Guys, this is the age of the sexual revolution. Women are free to do whatever they want. They're encouraged to sleep around, to date around with a lot of different dudes. Get it out your system, girl. They're encouraged to do promiscuous phases. And I'm paraphrasing, I'm trying to keep it PG-13. They're told to have this phase, get it out your system. Go to college and do this. Sleep with this guy, sleep with that guy. You got all the time in the world. Go do this, take this trip, and go to Vegas, go over here, go to Dubai. Go to all these different places, experience and yourself and try different things. And then after you get done being smashed, worn out, used, all these different things, trains ran on you, what's going to happen is she's going to turn 28, 29, 30. Some women wait to 35, 40. They continue to ride that carousel. They continue to get ran through. And then they say, okay, you know what? Now it's time for me to settle down. I got it out of my system now. Now, you don't want to be one of those guys who she's going to sell this dream, this lie to. You don't want to be one of those guys, because if you are, she's going to make you pay. I promise you. She's going to make you work really hard for the sex. She's going to make you jump through all these hoops. She's going to say, oh, I don't do all this stuff. Oh, that's stuff we got to, get to know each other. I got to have a connection. She's lying. Women will have sex with a guy. They don't even know his last name. They don't even know his first name. They will meet a guy and boom, instantly find him attractive. She's not going to negotiate attraction. She's not going to say, well, let me get to know him. No, it's case by case basis. And a lot of the times it depends on where she's at in her life. So she's 21, 22, 25, 27, and she's just, in that phase of, I just want to hook up and sleep around. She's going to do that. Then as she gets older, she's like, man, I've been worn down. I'm tired of this lifestyle of riding this carousel. Now it's time for her to find a beta, a nice guy, which is you. And when she finds that nice guy, she's going to make you pay. I'm telling you, this is what they do. It's messed up, but guys, I've been on both receiving ends. I've been that nice guy, women sold the dream. I said, okay, let me sit around and wait around, and we got to get to know each other. Listen, and then when I waited around, guess what? She made me wait longer and longer. Women punish nice guys. It doesn't feel good, right? To be waiting around and wondering, okay, are we going to hook up or what do I have to do? When you're trying to play your part and put your pieces into place so you guys can hopefully get physical one day. Guys, let me tell you something. Women know when they're going to give it to you. They know. So the fact that you're waiting around and pining and thinking, and does she like me? Maybe I should send her some flowers. Maybe I should take her to a nice restaurant. Maybe I should tell her how I feel. Maybe, oh, you know what? Let me try to make her my girlfriend first before we have sex. Guys, don't do it. I'm telling you. And it's okay. If a woman is at that point in her life where she said, you know what? I don't want to sleep around anymore. Okay, no big deal. I'm going to pack my bag. I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to go home. I'm going to go to another court. I'm going to go deal with other women who actually want to have sex with me right away. Not waiting around and thinking and everything and trying to get more out of me. Because no attraction should be negotiated. It should be boom. Oh, instant. Oh, man, this guy. That's the type of woman you want to deal with. A woman who really desires you. Not you're waiting around and taking on all these dates and she's forcing you to do these different things. Now she wants to date with a purpose. Now she has found God and she found a higher power. She's meditating. All this silly stuff. Guys, I've heard everything. I've heard all the excuses you can think of and then some. Let me tell you something. Women know how to turn it on and they know how to turn it off. You want to be the guy that it's always on. The light is always on for you. She's ready to get out. She's touching on you. She's ready to make things happen. Because like all those females are talking about, the clips you just seen, and they're showing you, they're telling you, I get out like that. I've done it before. And if they meet the right guy, that's key. They'll do it again. Now, if you're that guy that she doesn't really find all that attractive, but you're cute enough to take a picture or two with and bring around the family, she's going to do that. But then she's going to be hooking up with guys on the side. You got to check off all these different boxes. You got to do all these different things. But with the other guys, she didn't make them do any of that. You want to be those other guys. You want to be one of them. Because listen, it's going to be effortless. The attraction is going to be there. She's going to be texting you. She's going to be calling you. She's going to be needy. She's going to be trying to get together and hang out with you. You don't want to have to pay to play. I'm telling you that sort of life as a man dealing with a woman, it doesn't feel good. Because when you're paying, guess what? Another guy's getting it for free. It's always like that. And it's unfortunate that it's like that for some men. But now that you understand this, now you can say, you know what? I'm not even going to get mad at her. I'm not going to get frustrated at her. I'm not going to say, man, see, I know you're that type of girl. You playing games. I'm not even going to get angry and everything. I'm just going to say, hey, okay, no big deal. And I'm just going to walk away. And you're going to deal with a woman who actually wants to have sex with you, who's hot and heavy for you, who's sexting you, who's doing all these different things. That's the type of woman you want to deal with. So if you're waiting right now, and I know a lot of you guys are, you're watching this video and you're like, what can I do to increase my chances of having sex? And she's kind of manipulating the situation. She's flaking on dates. She's canceling. She's coming over your place and touching on your knee and touching on you, but kissing you. But then she's like, oh, we got to wait. Let's just get to know each other. Or I got to, listen, just cut it off. cut bait while you can, because the longer you stick around and play her game, the longer you are in that quicksand, the harder it's going to get out. She's going to have more control, because women know the type of guys that they can manipulate. They know the type of guys who don't have options like that. And you have to show these women, listen, I have options.